Hello, it's Maxine, Kaye, and yoga from the Greater Philadelphia Center for Spiritual Living with another love note. It's my turn to connect with you, to remind you that you're very, very important to us. We're very grateful for our ability to stay connected, heart to heart, and virtually and in person whenever possible too. Very, very precious. So I was thinking today about how we often find ourselves acting a little differently than we usually do, or how we think of ourselves normally. And that's something that's important for us to become aware of and take a look at. If you're typically a very patient person, and that's how you approach life, and then one day such frustration begins to occur in your life that you kind of lose it and you feel badly, like that's not who I am, that's not what I do. Well, it's part of who we are, because even though we are beautiful divine spiritual beings, we are definitely living in this human experience. And so the emotions and the ups and the downs and the roller coasters happen sometimes. What do we do about that? I think the first thing to do about it is to recognize that this is going to occur from time to time. It does not make you a lesser person. It simply reminds you that you are involved in the human condition. Then we move into forgiveness, because you know self-forgiveness, of course, which isn't that interesting? It is sometimes the hardest kind of forgiveness of all, the self-forgiveness, and it's essential. You see, if we feel badly about something, if we feel regretful or shameful even for having acted out of character in some way, if we don't turn that around, if we don't elevate our consciousness around it, if we don't forgive ourselves and let it go, we're likely to create that occurring again, because we're focusing on what we do not want rather than remembering who we are and how we wish to be in the world. And of course, how we are in the world has everything to do with how we are in our own internal awareness, our own consciousness, our own mental, emotional, and spiritual well-being. Looks like somebody says, "It's time to go to bed, Mom." There she goes. So this is important. It's important for us all to remember that we don't want to continue to feel badly about having made a mistake, about having acted out of character in some way. But let's instantly, or at least as quickly as possible, come into the realization that's what I did, but it's not who I am. I still am a beautiful, individualized manifestation of the living God. And in remembering who I am and focusing on how I wish to be and do and think and feel, I am aligning myself once again with my authentic self, the divine reality, and the rest of it simply transforms. And that which I may have been holding on to, I can just let it go and let it return to the natural nothingness from which it came. Don't you love that phrase? I love that phrase. The natural nothingness from which it came. You and I came from the something with a capital S. You and I came from the living spirit of God itself. That's our reality. That's the truth of our being. Let's keep our attention focused on who we truly are. Forgive and forget, so that we're not revisiting and rehashing, but elevating our consciousness, remembering the truth of our being, and letting love lead the way. Oh, I love to let love lead the way. And forgiveness is the best road that I know to accomplish that experience of feeling the love, which is the essence of us, and acting from that, which is the expression of it. And all is is well in our world. So thanks for being with me today. We'll be with you again for our love notes on Monday. And in the meantime, you know what happens on Sunday, 10:30. You can either come and be with us in person at 16 Industrial Boulevard, Paoli, Pennsylvania, 10:30. Come a little early. Come at 10 if you'd like. And go upstairs and be with our practitioner of the day and have a little short meditation time. And then come back downstairs. Make sure you have a mask on the whole time because we're following the CDC rulings. And we're also wearing our little name tags that indicate our comfort level with how close we wish to be with others. And it's working very, very well. Oh, certainly we have far fewer people than we normally do. And yet those people are loving, loving, loving being together. And Reverend Mike and I are loving, loving, loving seeing you and being with you. If you are not going to be with us in person, either because you don't live in Pennsylvania or because you have other things to do, like take your time getting up and staying in your pajamas on a Sunday morning, just tune in to cslphilly.org. It will take you either, well, you go to the live stream link, and it'll take you either to Facebook or to YouTube, whichever you prefer, and you can be with us virtually. And you can even respond to us. You can make little notes so that we know you're there. And we love that. So come and be with us either way. And then just sort of scroll around that website because we have wonderful things going on. One of the wonderful things that's happening is this Sunday after our celebration, we're going to East Whitelands Park and having a picnic. And if you've signed up and you're going to bring some food, great, you know who you are. If you have not signed up, you can still come. Just, put a few deviled eggs in a bag or something, or pick up some hot dogs and come on down and join us. We begin at 12:15. It's going to be a lot of fun. Not as extremely well attended as they used to be and will be again, but there'll be a good showing of people who just want to have fun. And so we'll have food, we'll have music, we'll have games, and we look forward to seeing you there. And thank you from the bottom, the top, the middle, and the sides of our hearts for the beautiful contributions you continue to make financially so that we can keep things open for you, continue to bring you the messages of uplift and hope and positiveness. And we are Imagineers, aren't we? We're ready for a new inspired future. We do it together. And we do it because you're making it possible. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We love you. Yoga has gone to sleep, and she still loves you. And we look forward to being with you soon. Bye for now.